After hearing that the Mormon prophet Joseph Smith translated hieroglyphics from gold plates to produce his Book of Mormon, 3 men conspired to test the prophet. Robert Wiley and Wilbur Fugit, with the help of Bridge Whitten, a blacksmith, devised a plan. They would forge plates of brass and engrave on them nonsensical characters, and bury them in a hill along with some human bones. Then they would stage a discovery of the plates and arrange to have them sent to Joseph Smith, all to see if the Mormon prophet and seer would deem the plates genuine. Would he pretend to translate their gibberish symbols? And would it galvanize Joseph Smith to create another Book of Mormon? The plates were discovered on April 23, 1843. It was hailed as a finding of ancient records. Within days, newspapers were covering the story. Singular discovery, material for another Mormon book. The public curiosity is greatly excited, and if Smith can decipher the hieroglyphics on the plates, he will do more towards throwing light on the early history of this continent than any man now living. The official LDS Church newspaper, Times and Seasons, reported, "Circumstances are daily transpiring, which gives additional testimony to the authenticity of the Book of Mormon. There may have been such plates as those from which the Book of Mormon was translated. We have no doubt, however, but Mr. Smith will be able to translate them." Meanwhile, just as planned, the plates were already en route to Joseph Smith. Joseph Smith, the Mormon prophet, was now in possession of the plates. His assessment of them was imminent. Serving as editors of the local newspaper, future Mormon presidents John Taylor and Wilford Woodruff reported, "The plates are in Nauvoo, subject to the inspection of the Mormon prophet." Joseph Smith was ready to render his verdict. Genuine. Mormon apostle John Widstow recorded Joseph translated a portion of certain brass plates discovered at Kinderhook. Joseph claimed to recognize the writing on the plates. I insert facsimiles of the 6 brass plates found near Kinderhook. I have translated a portion of them. They contain the history of the person with whom they were found. He was a descendant of Ham through the loins of Pharaoh, king of Egypt. He received his kingdom from the ruler of heaven and earth. The LDS Church believed that Joseph's translation of the Kinderhook plates served to reinforce the validity of the Book of Mormon. Why does the circumstances of the plates recently found in a mound by Mr. Wiley prove the Book of Mormon true? Answer: because it is true. The excitement and expectations surrounding the newfound plates is that Joseph Smith would translate another Book of Mormon. The Warsaw Signal newspaper reported, "The new work which Joseph is about to issue, as a translation of these plates, will be nothing more nor less than a sequel to the Book of Mormon." If not for Joseph's sentence to jail and death the following month, he may have completed this translation. The LDS Church continued to believe the hoax. The official LDS Church periodical Improvement Era reported the plates were submitted to the prophet. The implication from the prophet's words is that this descendant of the pharaohs possessed a kingdom in the New World. The plates are now back in their original category as genuine. Joseph Smith stands as a true prophet and translator of ancient records by divine means. Professor D. Lynn Johnson of the Department of Materials Science and Engineering at Northwestern University performed sophisticated testing on one of the Kinderhook plates. He demonstrated that the tested plate was an original used for the facsimiles that Joseph Smith published in 1843. The testing proved that the plate was not of ancient origin. The church finally conceded. The Kinderhook plates were a hoax. The conclusion, therefore, is that the plate is indeed one of the original Kinderhook plates, which now fairly well evidences them to be faked antiquities. Ever since their prophet Joseph Smith translated a portion of the Kinderhook plates, the church believed them to be authentic and truly ancient. A hoax that duped the church for well over a century. A church that boasts it is led by seers who provide continuous revelation. A hoax that exposed its founder, Joseph Smith, as a fraud. Get your copy at MormonHandbook.com.